What's up, guys? Legends Gaming's YouTube here, back with another bruh video. Today we'll be talking about different modes. Hold on, guys. Yeah, I'm just gonna run. Arrest. Anyways, guys, sorry for the interruption. Today we'll be talking about different mode and different performance options. For example, if you go to Predator Sense and Acer Helios Predator 300, Acer Predator Helios, and then you go to this is where you're at, and then you go to fan control. There's max and there's custom. Max, it just helps you with the the cooling. So right now I'm at 68. Let's go to max. Let's see how fast it goes before it cools down, and then let's game. 65, and then let's go gaming, and then let's be a cop. Okay, now let's check out the heating. 57 out of 68. So that's guys, that only helps you. Let's get Task Manager open. So as you could see, we're at 32% CPU usage, 30, and at 3.5 gigahertz speed. That's at max. That's not max that it goes, but we're at 3.35. And then if you go auto mode, I'll get into modes later. Auto. Let's see. Let's game a little bit, and then it should change. If I'm not mistaken. And then the temperature will rise. Let's see. Yep, see guys, it's 3.26 now, 3.3. Okay, now let's try turbo. Now let's go to mode. Default, it lowers your megahertz processing speed for both. If I go quiet, it should switch from this to lower. See, that one did. Let's game a little bit. Oh, she died. Boy. Okay, let's check. 3 point. Yeah, guys, I don't know why it's not changing. Let's go extreme mode. This will overclock. This overclocks it. Should change. See, guys? See, you see these things moving? It gives it more core frequency. 3.74. It should possibly go all the way up to 4, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, let's check. Gigahertz processing speed, it's not really that big of a deal. It's just the more the better, and the faster your processor can process the all the info it gets sent in. Basically, guys, turbo mode should help, and I could push the button turbo mode, and that should send it all the way to max. You see, guys? Look at that, guys. This thing just grew. That should help with overclocking. Like an Acer Zephyrus, it was a lot easier to overclock when I first had it. It was even easier to overclock because you could choose a TDP you could choose a TDP and the thermal design, the thermal design, which is just the wattage it uses. And the more watts, the higher the core frequency. And right now, we're at 341. It goes up and down. Let's go to GPU. 6 gigabyte GPU VRAM, PCI bus 1, device 0, function 0. PCI bus 1, that's pretty decent. Level 1 cache. There's a total of 20 threads. So this, guys, for the base speed, base clock is 2.70, but right now it's at 3. And guys, this is, if you guys are wondering if you should overclock your computer, I mean, like, I've been gaming this whole time on camera, no edits. I haven't really had any performance ups and downs. For example, high graphics, quality graphics, manual all the way, 60 FPS with RBX on, what is it called? Hold on, guys. RBX FPS on clocker. If I still have it, which let me make sure I do. Why is that open? Hold on, guys. Yeah, I don't think I have it, but 60 FPS. Yeah, I probably don't because it would have been higher. 58, 57, and now let's go auto, or let's go quiet mode. Generally speaking, it limits the it limits the power your CPU takes. Quiet mode limits the wattage of your CPU. It makes it more cool, and it just lowers performance. But I'm still getting 60 FPS, so it's not overclocking. For example, turbo mode, I'm still getting 60 FPS. Hold on, guys. Let's go together. Let's go together to Roblox Unlocker. New window. Roblox FPS Unlocker. Or let's actually go to Microsoft Store. I trust that more. Maybe this will actually show you more into detail because it just looks like I'm stuck at like, guys. Before without it, it looks like I'm stuck at 60 FPS. Oh, they made it pay to use now. Since when is it pay to use? Okay, let's go. Let's go to this one. Let's download this one. It's GitHub, so I kind of trust it. Yeah, there you go. Hey guys, you cannot get banned off of this. You can't get banned for this. FPS cap, none. Now let's see our FPS. 70, 80, 90, 100. 103, guys, an average of 100. Now let's go, not the turbo. Let's go default. I'm getting shot at. Hold on, guys. Let me get here and I'll continue talking. Anyways, they ran away because they're scared. Because they know they're bad. Anyways, guys, as you can see, the FPS didn't really change. And I'm on auto, I think. Let's check. Yeah, I'm on default. And core frequency doesn't core clock core frequency. It, trust me, guys. Me personally, over after overclocking, which you could do after turbo mode. Let's just click here for fun. Yeah, see, it keeps it cool and as quiet as possible. Turbos unleash gaming, maximize overclock performance and fan speed. It gives you the max fan speed and the max overclock possible. For extreme is overclocked with throttled fan speed. So me personally, like I've been saying, you see, I'm at 100 FPS still when I'm driving, like 90 FPS average. I'm driving like 100 miles an hour just to show you guys what I'm saying. Like, see, I hit 100 like now and then an average of like 70 to 80, guys. That's when I'm overclocked. That's when I'm turbo. Extreme, still an average of 80. So, guys, if don't bother with overclocking your PC. Your PC. This is a laptop, obviously, but the effects are the same thing. Just because the laptop is smaller or different components, it doesn't mean that they'll react differently to different overclocks. To me personally, guys, same thing here. Still haven't seen an increase, which you think it should, because I mean it's already overclocked. Yeah, from 270 to 360, it's already a 1 gigahertz on add on. But it's not even that massive, guys. Is it worth overclocking your PC or laptop? I personally would say don't bother with it because there's like literally no difference. Like you guys saw, it's a little bit overclocked, about 1 gigahertz, but it does not even that much of a difference. Like I couldn't even see a difference. Like I personally don't even see an FPS increase or anything different. Like not even the physics. Well, that's game stuff. Like you would think after overclocking, you would get more FPS. Even with FPS unlocker, and I have a 3060 RTX 3060 with ray tracing, but it's not enabled because it's not allowed by Roblox. But guys, it's not a massive jump in in performance. Cooling, yeah, because that fans are going on crazy. But if I have it on the auto, let me turn off out. Let me just turn off default turbo. If I have it on auto, it'll jump like massively, not even that small. Like it'll jump. The temperature will increase because it's on auto. Like 73. Let's go. I'm not even doing anything. I just have to play for a while. Let's go max. That will do a ton of stuff. A ton of damage. It will definitely. It'll definitely give you a cooler temp. Like I could game at 40. I could game at 40 Celsius on Roblox. And guys, it's not that game to overheat your CPU. It's the usage and the wattage and all that. Like if Roblox overheats your CPU, it's because it's probably because you have other stuff open. You probably just have other like tabs open and whatever, and that just uses up your CPU a lot. And it's the CPU usage that's the most important. It's not even the CPU being bad, like most people say. In my opinion, it's not even CPU's fault. And more powerful CPUs will overheat more. And I'm playing on an i7 12700K. H, not K, my bad. 12700H. And performance wise, I mean, I don't do any overclocking, guys. Unless, then what's allowed through the software. I don't really do any BIOS overclock because, first of all, this chip, this CPU is locked. I don't miss my tags. What I just did. Anyways, guys, I don't do any like extreme overclocking, and it's not really worth it unless like you're doing heavy CPU and in testing in inclusive CPU inclusive, like intensive CPU intensive tasks such as opening up many video editing, 3D printing or whatever, or video editing, like anything like that, or opening multiple Chrome tabs. But and I could only benefit from the cores and the logical processes, aka threads. That's it, guys. So, like I said, just don't, just like don't bother with overclocking your CPU, your PC, uh, unless you're doing hardcore intensive tasks. Then go to BIOS and then overclock your multiplier. But that's it. If it's not CPU intensive, like don't overclock. Like don't do some intensive overclocking. Too easy. Like don't do any intensive overclocking through your BIOS. In general, just don't mess with it. Basically, guys, just don't bother with overclocking. You won't see that much of a massive increase because, like you see here, I showed you guys mode, default, no increase in FPS, extreme, no increase, turbo, still no increase. Maybe response time is faster, but as you can see here, where's Task Manager? As you can see here, it doesn't grow. So I wouldn't bother with overclocking. Plus, it's only visual. Like it only looks like it's overclocked, but there's really no like benefit. So just don't overclock, guys. For more like and subscribe for more videos because hopefully this video was actually very helpful to you guys. In general, just get over AMD. Just get in, over Intel. Just get AMD. AMD. AMD offers better overclocking, more actual, with my experience, like more actual performance increase. And I haven't used FPS overclocker on Acer Zephyrus with AMD processor. I haven't used FPS unlocker, but I got all the way to 4 gigahertz processing speed from 3.30 base clock. And that's if I'm remembering correctly. Like I think it's gonna like I rarely hit 430. More often than not, I hit like 4. I'm gonna die. Like guys, like basically there's like no point. There's no point of overclocking. I mean there are guides how to do it, but should you do it? Like is it worth overclocking? I don't miss my tase. Like guys, it's not worth it at all. Like guys, I wouldn't even say overclock. Overclocking only increases temps. And right now I've been gaming for a little bit. And I'm at 60. Well, that's a bit embarrassing, guys. I was gonna say I'm at less. Stupid NPC. Like, you guys, it's in general not even worth overclocking. Like, I've been saying this whole time. Increase in performance? No. But temperature spikes? More overheating? Yes. Because you're going over what the company's rated. Like, just don't bother with it. Just don't bother with overclocking at all. Like, it's not even worth it. Like, there's really nothing like, no, you won't benefit out of a higher clock speed. Unless, like I said, you're doing CPU intensive. Unless you're doing CPU intensive tasks. Then you'll possibly potentially benefit. But guys, again, CPU high intensive tasks only uses the cores and threads, and those are you can't overclock. Core frequencies aren't even worth overclocking in general. Like I subscribe for more videos like this one. I hope I helped someone out. If you're trying to get a Acer Helios 300, Predator Helios, yes, definitely, definitely get it. More than any other laptop in this world. It's worth it. Like, it's a good idea to get it, guys. Like, but overclocking, just don't bother. You with a turbo mode, all you'll benefit from is the cooling. That's it. Like I subscribe for more videos like this one. Let me check this. Yeah, guys. Like I said, the more powerful your CPU, the more what's it called? The more powerful your CPU, the more heat it generates. So, or you'll be breaking in core frequency. Because like the cons are higher than the pros. Like you'll be losing on stuff. Heat and guys, heat damages CPU. The CPU heat is very bad. And with overclocking, you risk it. You risk that, guys. So in general, just don't even mess with the overclocking stuff. Just don't even go there. Like I said, unless you're doing CPU intensive tasks. I can subscribe for more videos like this one, because this was epic. Bye.